I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind in words if my nose is real stuffy. So my voice sounds like this. Woo! The voice sounds like this. Oh hey, I ain't see you there. Welcome to another edition of Pungazing with Jason Luna. It's it's your friendly neighborhood weekly show of puns, where puns are told out loud. I should not improvise this part. Uh, I'm sorry for missing so many previous weeks. Thanks for your many letters, which you hopefully didn't send because the postal system's all screwy. But with this global situation, stuff happens. You get the dynamics of being locked in the house, doing weird things with your roommates and stuff. But the other thing was I asked Rosie to remind me to do a show last week, and she never said anything. Any words of defense? Nothing? Fair enough. This is a crazy week. This week of November 19th, it's a crazy week. This week of November 20th. Keep up the illusion that we're taping live. Uh, there's nothing going on this week. Last week was Veterans Day. Next week is Thanksgiving. I guess we have some general election fatigue and election concerns about how great America is. That's my concern. It's pretty great. Speaking of concerns, I'm not getting to the puns fast enough. You're telling me, Rosie. You're telling me. So, Rosie, I'll give you the first scoop. We're gonna have a bit of a fun mix of puns this week. We've got because of Veterans Day, we have puns about both vets and the movie Ron. No, really, the whole movie Ron. I think there's some puns there. I don't know. It's too late now. For Thanksgiving, we have some puns about Thanksgiving. Rosie, I thought you were proofreading my sentences. Apparently not. I'm really rambling today. Thank you. Oh no. Rosie's trying to proofread my script now. She's not making any headway. Someone stop this. And some puns about the election? Yes. Sorry, says Rosie about the question mark there. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, like awkward pauses at the beginning there, because there's a lot of awkward pauses and ramblings there. I'm just helping with this. More awkward rambling. What's with the price of dog food these days? I wanted kibbles and bits, not kibbles and thousands of dollars for bits. Okay, actual puns. What can you do if you're not sure if your dog's doctor is the best candidate for being a dog doctor? You just gotta trust the vetting process, cause he's a vet. Yeah. Did you know that Africa Bambaataa did a song about Thanksgiving? Rock, rock, Plymouth Rock. Rock, rock, Plymouth Rock. Rosie likes the high sounds, makes her wanna lick my nose. Rock, rock, Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Rock. Speaking of elections, what is the Democratic candidate going to do now that he's won the election but has to wait till inauguration? Oh, he's just biding his time. That's his name. Okay. I have to do a Ron pun. At least one. I promised. One of the defenders of the castle made a dry pun. Akira Kurosawa stopped the take. Cut. And he told this guy who made the joke, Sam, you rye. This is a war drama. He was a samurai. Rosie told me how to do that joke, but no one listens to Rosie because she can't speak words. Trump's having a party to celebrate his presidency that's now over. Yeah, it's a real red tie affair. Boom! Topical pun on black ties. What did they eat at the first Thanksgiving? Probably not homemade Mexican food. Why? Because the Pilgrims are white. Even back then, they were probably looking for a Chipotle or a Qdoba instead. Biting social satire. Rosie wrote that one. Could Kurosawa ever make a movie as good as Ron? In Akira Kurosawa's dreams, because he made a movie called Akira Kurosawa's Dreams. It's actually my favorite movie of his. Why did the vet bring all of his medical equipment to the war? And yes, talking about the war, the only war. Why did the vet bring all of his medical equipment to the war, but was disappointed? Because he was told he was going into a foxhole, but those sanitized gloves and fox sedatives were good for the war after party. That's the thing. Because he's gonna stick his hand in the. You get it. There's a fox. There's a hole. It's a kid's show. Actually, more of a dog show, but whatever. Next question. Akira Kurosawa was at that war after party. He directed the vet to leave because he's a director. He doesn't like sedatives at his parties. He's an uppers guy, Akira Kurosawa. That's why he makes so many movies, because he's just cocaine and pep pills. We'll cut that out. I'm not cutting that out. But the kids he doesn't like drugs, so kids call Akira Kurosawa a cleanest I ever saw. That's a bad pun, and if you get it, it's not that great to get. What am I truly thankful for? Mostly Lionel Richie night at the karaoke party. Truly! There's one I can sing. See, truly thankful for. It's implying there's a thankfulness literally for the word truly. So, the song. Truly, copyright infringements on my horizon. Truly, I don't know any words to truly. And on that bombshell, that's it for this show. I'm trying to put together a unrelated but still silly podcast. But, I don't know how busy I'm going to be with that and how hard it is. So, stay tuned. If I do a podcast, it'll still have pungazing elements. Rosie will be there. She's got some very wry comments. She's like a Joe Rogan dog. Dog Rogan. Yo, dude, you tried DMT? I don't know what Joe Rogan sounds like on his show. And I don't know what I'm talking about him. I'm starting the controversy. Get me on your show. Let's sort this out. Make me famous. Okay, hopefully this was fun with the rambling. I really gotta cut that down if I'm not gonna edit. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna be a mid-sentence and be like, let me tell you the other thing about Dog Rogan. He's a dog. Doggy, doggy, dog.